I think also about this in relation to altruism, which is a very important value in our community, and I'm speaking about this whole community. I know many of you here, I know how much many of you give. I know how much you give Phyllis and how much you give Susan. It's so nice to see the two of you. I know that altruism characterizes your life in a very deep way. And you, Howard, and Liesl, how much you have done for me and for our community and our whole network, and Dominique and Dick and so many others in this room. Not to say that there are only half a dozen, it's more like 40 altruists here. And I know that there is this deep sense that I was brought up with that is fundamental to Zen practice and to Buddhism and to Christianity. It's fundamental to all deep religions that benefiting others is really essential. And the benefit to others comes not only in terms of our direct actions, but also comes in terms of our attitudes. Because I've met some pretty grumpy, psychically impoverished, wiped out altruists. And I've been one myself. And it's a very interesting thing to grapple with that paradox in your life. And to realize that this is a very deep pattern in our culture. It in a way operates out of what David Aberle calls the principle of the limited good. That there's not enough good to go around, so we have to look like we have less, so as not to invite envy and jealousy in our village. These are old. I mean, I'm not just speaking about, patterns that are 20 and 30 years old. These are village patterns from the Paleolithic. These are patterns that, exist in indigenous cultures where we can't look like we're too happy or have too much because we will invite jealousy. But really, for the health of the planet, we have to reassert the sense of plenitude, because it is the sense of impoverishment which has ripped off resources out of the deep sense of there's just not enough for me. Mm-hmm. And we are, in a way, manifestations of hungry ghosts. People who feel that I'll never have enough. I'm never going to be rested enough. I can't do enough. There's not enough. Thich Nhat Hanh talks about this in, walking in Plum Village, looking out at all these Western faces and seeing so many hungry ghosts where the deep sense of not enough or lack of satisfaction or of not being in the now is present. So that we're asked to really turn the tide away from this conjured, but in a sense archaic, unhappiness and sense of insufficiency, and to really not cultivate a mind of poverty in ourselves, and through our complaining also not cultivate that mind in others.